Okay, guys, so let's start. So today I'll cover your not last, just one small topic that is a VRF. Tomorrow I'll cover that your flex VPN. Okay, so today I'll finish this part. So let it be start. Just one. Sixteen. So VRF. VRF means what? This is all about virtual router forwarding. Okay, so this is all about yeah, virtual router. Okay, now. So what to say? This is like your VR, like your VLAN. So let's consider, where is that? Yeah. So let's consider this is your switch. Okay. And in this switch, we have, by default, we have a native VLAN. And after that, if we are creating a number of VLANs here, so that would divide into the virtual switches here. So let's consider I have created three VLANs, and one is the existing one. So what happened? The virtual switch 1, virtual switch 2, virtual switch 3, and virtual switch 4 here. So that would act as a like how many VLANs, how many switches, guys? The number of VLAN is equal to number of virtual switches there. So this is the concept we have on the switch. Okay. So number of VLAN equals to number of virtual switches. Okay. This is clear. Now, same concept we have on the router now. Okay, on ASA also we have covered context. So now this is about the router. So in the router by default, we have one routing table. Okay, so what happened? See, when we will create a VRF into this. So VRF means what? This would be the virtual router 1 and this would be your virtual router 2. And how many routing tables would be there? There would be two routing table, one routing table for this and one routing table for the this. Okay, so let's consider this is another router here. So here also we have VRF. Okay, and this is again here virtual VRF1, virtual VRF1, and then we have here again virtual VRF2 here. Okay, so these are the two different routers here. So one connection between this and one between the this here. So there would be different routing table on this router, different routing table on this, and different. So total, how many routing tables will be there? Four. Two on this router, two on this router. So here you can use different EIGRP process or any routing protocol. Here different EIGRP or routing protocol will be there. Okay. So this is the same ditto lab we have in the exam. That's the reason we have added actually VRF in the syllabus. So this is site A, this is site B, and I can consider them as a some like this is the Delhi, this is the Bangalore, and site A you can consider as a some city. You can consider nearby Delhi. This is the Jaipur or this is the Chandigarh, and this is the Bangalore. So this is you can consider as a Ooty, and this is a Mysore here. So the concept is we have to establish one VPN tunnel, okay, between Delhi and Bangalore here, which is for the VRF A, and second, one VPN tunnel here between VRF B here. Okay, consider this is the Delhi here, and this is site A behind that, this is the site B, and these are the public IPs here, and these are the private IPs. So we have to exchange the data between this here. So means there should be a tunnel. Let's consider this example would be looks like this. Okay, right now, uh, just one second. Okay, so right now this is the topology and how it would be looks like actually like we have site A, we have a site B, and then we have Delhi and we have a Bangalore. So then Delhi and the Bangalore, and then we have site C and we have site D here. And they're connected like this, connected like this, and connected like this. And on this side, this would be connected like this, connected like this, because these are the virtual one. Okay. So this would be the, you can see the VRF A here, VRF1, and this would be VRF2, and same on this side, it would be VRF1 and VRF2 here. Okay, so we have to configure one IPsec tunnel here, and same IPsec tunnel would be there, and these are the, you can have to consider as a LAN. So we have to, okay, exchange the data, okay, or that means once the communication would happen between this site and this site, that should happen via this tunnel, and that would be into the secure mode. And same here, when these two sites would exchange the data, that also should be via this here. So VRF is very simple. Okay, it's not a complicated thing. Okay, so what you have to understand here, okay, earlier also I was using, earlier we have we have done so many practicals with the normal IPsec here. So we used to use what? There was a two sites, site A, site B, and there was a loop backs. So this time, instead of the loop back, we are using physical router here. Because here also which network we have? So we have 10.1 and 10.2. So this network is 10.1.1.0/24, and this network is here 10.2.2.0/24. So both are the private network, and what is the public IP? That is 20 network here. So this is 20.1.1.1.0/24. So this is simple. We have to just configure the IPsec. What is the before that? What we have to do it? Before this, we have to make sure that we have a single router and single on this side, okay, with a double connection, and we have to just create a VRF on both here. So what is the new term for you? New term is just you have to learn how to create a VRF, okay, how to assign the interfaces into the VRF. Like a VLAN, we have a concept in the VLAN. The first create the VLAN, right? And after that, assign the interfaces. So same concept, we have to create the two VLANs here. Okay. So that would be VLAN A and VLAN B. So we have to create a two VLAN here, VLAN A and VLAN B, and same here VLAN A and VLAN B. And then between A to A, we have to configure one tunnel, and then B to B, we have to configure. Okay, so this side A and B would be able to communicate via VRF A, and this should be communicate via VRF B. This is simple. Just what instead of using two, otherwise, what I can do it, I can use two physical routers. Okay, and I can just make it like this. So now guys, tell me if I'll give you the task, okay, this is topology 1 and this is topology 2. Okay, so how much time will it take? So hardly 10 to 15 minutes for you, right? Because we have two public IPs. These are the, and this for this, who's the peer? This is the peer. For this, who's the peer? This is the peer. And easily you can configure all this. Correct, guys? Right? So just instead of using the physical routers here, okay, so I'm using a single physical router and I'm using VRF concept into this. So guys, is this clear? How exactly to use it? Right? So same here, if these are the two topology, I'll use here, like let's consider this is the which network? 15.1.1.1.0/24. This would be 10.3.3.0/24, and this would be the 10.4.4.0/24. Okay, I'm going to be used here EIGRP 10, and here I'm going to be used here EIGRP 20. Clear, guys? So this is very simple. Just you have to learn here how to create a VRF into this. Is this clear, guys? Shall I start with the practical? Okay. So now, first of all, I'm going to be configure these sites here, site A, site B, and all. Okay. So there's no configuration into this. Yes, have you practiced yesterday IKV2? Yes, have you practiced your IKV2? Okay, okay, right. Good. So now this is site A. So now let's configure the configuration here. So I'm going to be use, guys, I'm going to be use EIGRP10 for this VRF and EIGRP20 for the this VRF over here. Okay. So the host name site A, interface 0/0, IP address 10.1.1.1/24. No check. Router EIGRP10, network 10.1.1.0, wildcard mask. No. Yes, guys, is this clear? So I have configured an EIGRP here. Okay. Now let's get back to the site B. There's a site B here. Interface 0/0. IP address 10.2.2. Number of router is 5 here. So I'll use IP as a 5. As per number of router, I'll use the IP address here. No shit. Router EIGRP 10. Network 10.2.2.0. Wildcard mask. And after that, no. Okay. Or you can do one more thing. You can just configure your default route into this direction, and here you can configure the EIGR. Okay. So it's totally your call how you want to make it here. So this is site C. Host name site C. And interface 0/0, IP address 10.3.2/25. No sure. Exit. Okay, EIGRP 10. Network 10.3.0. Wildcard mask. And now site D. Host name site D here. Interface 0/0. IP address 10.4.4.6 as per number of router. No sure. No. Router EIGRP 20. For this, actually, the EIGRP is 20. Router EIGRP 20. Network 10.4.4.0. Wildcard mask. No person. Let me come back with the site C here. I have done some mistake on that. First of all, EIGRP, this is only I have used to show IP. The page brief here. IP is proper. No. Router EIGRP 10. EIGRP 20 we have to use. Network 10.3.3.0. Wildcard mask. No. So IP protocol. So we have EIGRP 20 because here at the down one, we need EIGRP 20. Okay, guys, any doubt here, any questions till now? So just basic configuration I have configured. Okay. Now, so now we have to create an VRF. We have to create what? We have to create the VRF actually. Okay. So let's come back on site A. sorry, on this router, this is, and I'll make it as a Delhi and a Bangalore. So this is host name. I'll mention it as a Delhi. Host name is Delhi. Okay. So now, first of all, we have to create here VRF, IP VRF site. This is a VRF I have created. Redistribution, route redistribution concept here. Okay, distinguish we have. This is 1/1. IPVRF site B, and RD is about 100. We show IP VRF. How many VRF we have? These are the. Okay, guys, is this clear? So we have assigned what? We have created the VRF right now, and 2 VRFs I have created. Okay. Now, after that, see, VRF I have created. So on this router, one small diagram here. Let's consider this as my Delhi router here, and I have created 2 VRF. One interface is connected with site A, one is towards its Bangalore, right? And after that, another site, and this is again Bangalore here. Okay, I have created the VRF A and B. So this is now I have created VRF A here. This is VRF site A, and then we have VRF site B. This is the name for that here. Okay, so this interface and this interface is the part of the same VRF. Okay, how you can see here. So what are the interfaces? G2 interface and G1 interface. 1 and 2 is the part of VRFA. 1 and 2. This is the interface number 1. This is interface number 2. And 1 and 2 or what? 1 and 2, right? And this is a 0. And the third interface is the part of the this one. So now same. We have to get into the route, like to the interfaces. We have to assign to the VRF, and then we have to configure the IP address. How? See, I'm in Delhi right now. How many interfaces do we have? No interfaces allocated. So now, first of all, let's start with the interface 0/1 here. Interface 0/1 IP VRF forwarding site A. So I have assigned into the which VRF here? I have assigned to the VRF site A now. What is the IP? This is the third IP, 20 network. So I'll use the IP here, IP address 20.1.1.3/24. No shut, exit. So on this router, guys, this is the third router here. So on all the interfaces, I'll assign the 3 IP, and here I'll assign the .4 IP here. So guys, VRF I have created. So do show IP VRF. Can you see interface has been allocated? Interface 0/2 IP VRF forwarding, and now site A, because this interface is also the part of site A here. 10.1.1. IP address would be 10.1.1.1.3/24. Next. Interface 0/0 IP VRF forwarding to the site B here. This interface now, and IP address is 15.1.1.1.3/24. No sure, exit. Interface 0/3 here, IP VRF forwarding. Again, site B, and IP address is 10.3.3.3 here /24. No shut. To show IP VRF. I have allocated all the 4 interfaces in the first and second, in the VRFA, in the VRFB 0 and 3. Okay, and do show IP interface brief. IP addresses has been assigned, and it's able to, and all the interfaces are up. try to ping to your site A. So from where to where? From this interface, try to ping here, and from this interface, try to ping here. Okay, let's try ping with 10.1.1.1.1. Okay, not able to ping. So I'm trying to ping from where, guys? I'm trying to ping from Delhi to site A and now Delhi to site C as well, which IP is 3 dot. Oh, sorry, not 3.1. Sorry. This is 3.2. Just let it be done. 3.2. But still I'm not able to ping. Okay. But they are directly connected. Ping with 10.1.1.1.3 here. Who's 10.1.1.3? Delhi. I'm able to ping. From site A, I'm able to ping to my Delhi branch. Okay. And let's get back to the site C. This is iOS 2 here. This is the site C. And try to ping with 10.3.3.3 here. This is 10.3.3.3. I'm able to ping. Okay, now let's try from site A, which is from VRF. Guess what is happening here? You can see. I hope you can observe here. From here, I'm able to ping, but from here, I'm not able to ping. To this interface, I'm able to ping, but to this, I'm not able to ping. Yes, guys, is this clear or not? What I'm talking about here? Yes, guys, is this clear or not? I hope all clear. Okay, nice. Nice. The reason is because see, right now you have created a VRF. So you have to mention when you would ping from here, you have to mention always skipping. You are trying to ping from where. So if I'll be back here and if I'll try to ping here, ping VRF, right is a and then 10.1.1.1.1. Yes, this is the command. After that, 10.3.3.1. And if you would try to ping with from site A, that's not possible. Okay, because we do not have any reverse route. So you have to make sure that should be from the which VRF, VRF P here. Okay, so now this is about what? VRF P. Okay, 3.3, not 3.1. IP should be 3.2. Okay. In VRF today, you can see I'm able to. Okay, the command is now kindly you can just note down the command VRF ping VRF site B. Okay, and this is the command to ping it out here. Okay, directly if you would try to ping with 10.3.3.2, won't be able to ping. You can see the same IP I'm trying to ping directly, that won't be possible. Yes, guys, all clear? Show IP route. Guys, are you able to see your routing table? Yes, routing table is there, but do we have any entry into that? Do we have any entry into the same? Answer is no, right? What is the command now? Show IP, no, sorry. Show IP route VRF citing. Now I can see. Because see, right now in this router, we have two routing table, one for the like VRFA, one for the VRFB. So when you are typing here, show IP route, so that's the reason you are not able to see anything. So you have to type show IP route, which VRF. Okay, I'm talking about site. Okay, so this is the command for the same. So this is site A, and this is for the site. Yes, guys, is this clear? What's the difference between both? Any doubt? Any questions here? Anyone? Art is kind of identity here, route distinguish. Okay, so which is about the two different numbers here that you can use anything. This is kind of ID here, but that must be same on both the routers. Okay, now let's come back with the this router here, which is the Bangalore branch here right now. The host name is in CCNP, like this Kundan sir and all, they have not covered your VRF. IP VRF site, this one. Do show IP VRF. Do show IP VRF. We do not have any VRF. IP VRF site A. IP VRF site B, and then RD is about. Okay, do show IP VRF. I have created two VRF. Now interface 0/1 here. You can see I'm talking about this one now. Where is that? Okay, 0/1 here. Interface 0/1 IP VRF forwarding site A. Okay, and now IP address 20.1.1.4 /24 accept. Interface 0/2, which is towards site B. Okay, IP VRF forwarding site A, and IP address is 10.2.2.4/24. Not sure. Now, interface 0/0 IP VRF forwarding site B. IP address 15.1.1.1.4/24. No sure. Exit. Interface 0/3. 0/3 here. 0/3 here. After that, IP VRF forwarding to site B here. IP address would be 10.4.4.4/24. No sure. Exit. Show IP VRF. Show IP VRF. This is fine. Show IP interface. Brief here. Okay, on one interface, I forget to mention no shutdown command. Show IP interface. Show IP interface. Interfaces are up. Show IP VRF. Everything is clear. Okay. So now try to ping to the site B once. Ping VRF site A. What is the IP? 10.2.2.5. I'm able to ping. Next is 10.4.4.6, and this is B here. This is done. Okay. After that, from here we have seen this one, and now let me just check with this one here. So now VRF-A and IP would be 20.1.1.3. Between Bangalore and Delhi, do we have reachability via VRF-A? Yes, we do have. And now let's be with about 15.1.1.1.3 here. So do we have reachability? Yes, I do have. Okay, so guys, what we have seen proper reachability here. We have reachability here. Reachability is there. Reachability is there. Reachability is there. This is also fine. This is also fine. Is there anyone in this batch right now who has a problem with this VRF configuration? I hope this is clear to everyone. Yes, guys, is this clear? Nice. Now, guys, I hope you remember I have already configured EIGRP here, EIGRP here, EIGRP here, EIGRP. So it means I need to create the EIGRP on this and on this here right now. Correct? So let's create that. Configure it. Okay. So router EIGRP 10 network 10.1.1.0. Now, so guys, I have configured router EIGRP. See, here I have already configured. As you can see on the site A, if you would check it, show IP protocol. I have already configured here this one, and which network we have advertised. I have advertised already 10.1.1.0. This is advertised. And now on this one, I have advertised again 10.1.0. So, but if you would check it now, do show IP HRP neighbor. There's a no information. Neighborship is not getting up. Same if you would check with router 20 also, router HRP 20, which is for the VRF second one. And if you would try to advertise it, network 10.3.3.0, wildcard mask, no, that's not possible. The reason because simple commands won't work here. The reason on the Delhi branch you have created the VRF and you are doing the normal configuration of EIGRP. So you have to configure it inside the VRF. So that's the reason why your neighborship is not getting up into this here. So how to do that? So first of all, no router EIGRP 10, delete this. Two configuration, show IP protocol. Is there any protocol running right now, guys? There's no protocol in this. Okay. And now how to configure it? The command is router EIGRP 10 address family. Now see address family. First of all, I'll just advertise this 10 network here. The reason why I'm pushing this 10 network, the reason because once here I have already advertised EIGRP, and if I'll advertise this one also, so both the sites, like both the devices would exchange the hello messages and their neighborship would be up here. So this is the reason. Okay. Even here in the EIGRP process 10, I have to advertise 10 network and along with that 20 network also. Okay, because after that I have to configure EIGRP here. So in this way, I'm going to be using EIGRP 10. Okay, so now address family, the question mark, IPv4 question mark here. I'm going with URF, sorry, VRF. What is the name of the VRF? Site A. Question mark AS number is 10 and just enter. So I have entered one address family, and right now I'm inside the which mode? I'm inside the address family mode here. And now advertise here which network? Let me advertise here 10.1.1.0 network. And then after that, you can see the neighborship would be up here. Let's go back here and you can see show IP AJRP neighbor. Neighborship is up with the queue count. Yes, guys, is this clear? Yes, guys, is this clear? Right? Only one acknowledge. Okay, you meant okay, fine. So now, along with this, advertise 20 network also. Network 20.1.1.0 wildcard. This is fine. Now, router AJRP 20, address family IPv4, site B, AS VRF, site B, autonomous system is 20. And now, network is which one? Now 3 and 15 here. So 10.3.3.0 wildcard mask. Network 15.1.1.0 wildcard mask. Not or something. Next. Okay. So if you can see here on site C, come back. This is site C here. To IP AIDRP. Okay. Now, same concept for the Bangalore as well. Let me get into the Bangalore. So this is the Bangalore here. So I have to advertise 10.2 and 20 network here. So this time on Delhi branch, if I'll be back on Delhi branch, and if you want to check in the neighbors, show IP, AIGRP neighbors, I'm not able to see anything here. The reason because I have to type here, I show IP, AIGRP, VRF, site A, neighbor. You can see site A. So this is the command for this. So guys, there is a difference in the commands here, okay? This is for site A and now for site B. So right now, how many neighbors are there? Only one neighbors are there. The reason, because we have configured AIGRP here, here, and here, but it's not configured on this. So once I'll configure this time, when I'll configure AIGRP here, so there would be two neighbors. One is this and one is this. So now let's get into the Bangalore here and use the command router AIGRP 10, address family IPv4 VRF, site A, autonomous system 10. Network 10.2.2.0, wildcard mask 20.1.1.0, wildcard mask. Not or something. You can see two neighborship. Okay. Router AIGRP 20 here. Address family IPv4 VRF. Site B, AS number 20. Network 15. One is 15.1.1.0. Wildcard mask. And another is 10.4.4.0. Wildcard mask. Show IP, AIGRP VRF, site A, neighbor. So how many neighbors, guys, we have? Two neighbors. Okay. For Bangalore, who's the neighbor? One is Delhi, which is 20.1.1.3, and second is site B, which is 10.2.2.5 here. This is site A, and now for site B, one is 15.3, which is again Delhi VRF, and 10.4.6, which is the site D. Okay, guys, so see here, show IP route, I cannot check it. Oh, sorry, there's a show IP route here. Okay, and what are the information we have? You can see we have, this is directly connected with this. So on this router, I can expect the two routes here. One is 20, which is already there, and second is 10.2, which is false. Okay, so from here, if you want to ping to the 10.2.2.5, I'm able to. So site A to site B, I have a proper reachability, and then into site C, site C. And if you would try to ping to the 10.4.4.4.6, yes, guys, is this clear? Any doubt, any questions, anyone? Now, VRF is complete. So just we have to configure IPsec here. That's it. Okay. So right now you can see the packet, the traffic is passing through this. Just I have to make sure that once the traffic would pass through this, that should be into the encrypted format here, 0/1 here. So let me start the captures on 0/1. So we have to configure, guys, site where between site A and site B, or like between Bangalore and Delhi routers. On which devices we have to configure the IPsec right now? Could you tell me? Is there anyone?
Delhi to Bangalore router, sir.
Exactly. So that would be Delhi to Bangalore. Okay. So the configuration almost is same, just one difference is there, which is to define the appreciate. Okay. So we have to define a keyring here with the site one VRF sales, whatever the VRF name, and then we have to define our PSK here. Otherwise, remaining other commands are ditto same. Clear? So let's start with this. Okay. So let's get back to the Delhi here. This is my Delhi branch here. In case sometime what happened on EVNG might be the IPsec won't be up between the two, like between inside the VR. Sometime it's happened, very rare conditions. Okay. So that time try to use the GNS3. Okay. Crypto ISACAM policy 10. Encryption 3 dash and hash MD5 group 2 authentication operation. This is clear. Now this is the command which you have to take care. Crypto keyring. Now crypto keyring. Name of the keyring is S1. Question VRF. Which VRF? Site A we are talking. Pre-shared key. Address with whom? Guys, from site A, I'm going to be exchanged with the what? 20.1.1.4 here. Okay. Key. What is the key? Key is I'm going to use Cisco. That's it. So this is the only difference in the command here. Okay. Show run section crypto here. So this is the copy, and let me paste on the side B here. This is the Bangalore, and let me paste it here. Okay, this is clear. So now crypto IPsec transform set T set here ESP 3 dash ESP MD. This one also, because these are the essays here, so I do not want to create any problem later. So that's the reason I'm doing the copy and paste. So right now, just we have to define only key here. That's it. Access list 101 permit IP. Who's the source, guys? 10.1. 10.1.1.0. Wildcard pass 10.2.2.0. One track master. Crypto map, IMAP 10 IPsec, ISAC camp here. Set peer 10 dot, sorry, set peer 20.1.1.1.4. Match address 101. Set transform set T set here. Exit. interface 0/1, crypto map. As a campus. Okay. 20.4, this is fine here. Fine. Let's get back to the site. This means the Bangalore one here. This is the Bangalore site here. So we have defined, I have defined Haggle here. I have defined transform set, but I have not defined here. Crypto. And what is the command? Keyring. Keyring. What is the keyring name here on this site? I'm just using keyring name S1. So this is here I'm using S1. VRF site A. Okay. Pre-shared key. Define your address. About who's the address guys on the Bangalore. I'm sitting on the Bangalore. So this is about on this. So this is about 20.1.1.3 here. So what is the key? Cisco. Access list 101 permit IP 10.2.2.0 wildcard mask 10.1.1.0 wildcard crypto map IMAP 10 IPsec ISEC peer is set peer 10.1. Sorry 20.1.1.1.3 match address 101 set transform set T set here interface 0/1 crypto map image I. This is on. Generate the traffic to 10.2.2.5. Okay. And now this is the Delhi one and check your IPsec essay here. Show crypto IPsec essay. Packets are getting encrypted. And if you can capture the packet here, you can see packets is into ESP. Okay. Yes, guys. Okay, so we have seen the captures also. What happened right now? Just now, power cut happened at my home. Okay, and my router also got restarted. So I have connected myself with my personal hotspot. And right now, my EVNG is on another network. So I'll be not able to use my EVNG. But we have seen the output, right? Right? I hope you remember. We have seen the output here into this. As you can see, packets are getting encrypted here. Okay, and we have seen ESP and everything into this. Clear? So what is there? So successfully we have configured one tunnel between or like VRF A here. So this is between this and between this. So now what you have to try, like same example and into same scenario, I have configured or we have seen like into this way. So now you have to try for this way. Yes, guys. Is this clear? Yes, guys, any doubt here, any questions into this? So VRF was a simple one. Okay. So this is we are completed with VRF today. Is done. Okay. Tomorrow would be the last class. Okay. So because tomorrow we have time, so I'll take the session tomorrow only, which is about your Flex VPN. But still, you have a one more day now to practice IKV2 in case if you have not practiced. So kindly practice your IKV2 here. So today, I think that is, I'll not start that Flex config. Flex one will, I'll start it tomorrow only. Tomorrow I'll start and tomorrow itself I'll finish it. So tomorrow would be the last class for your VPN. Okay. Today we are done with the VRF also. Okay. So guys, this configuration I have already uploaded on your drive. Okay. So, but I don't think so ki this notepad is required because the commands are very simple into this. Okay. The commands are very simple. Okay. So yes, guys, is there anyone who want to ask the questions? Anyone? Just you have what you have to understand is the meaning of VRF and how to configure the VRF and what are the command we have to use for the VRF. So that is you have to understand. Otherwise, you already know, right? So because who's my peer from here? My peer from here is about 20.1.1.1.4. And who's the peer from this side? 1.3. That's it. Okay. Otherwise, this is my LAN A and that is my LAN B here. That's it. Today, we have not discussed anything about IPsec. We have already done multiple times. So this same IPsec, we have used it. That's it. Okay. So what was the main concept today? The main concept was VR. Okay, guys. Yes. Is there any doubt, any questions? Benita, iPhone, Karthik, Pavan, Santosh, Sushil, Ganesh? All clear? So guys, we are done. So shall I close the meeting now? I hope it's all clear, right? Okay. So guys, then see you tomorrow. Tomorrow would be the last class for week. Okay. Bye-bye. Take care. Thank you, guys. Okay.